Discover the top 6 essential nutrients to combat leg weakness in seniors. While we often prioritize the health of our heart, brain, and bones as we age, it's crucial not to overlook the strength of our legs. These quiet allies carry us through thousands of journeys, yet they frequently go unnoticed until discomfort or fragility draws our attention. For older adults, healthy legs are more than just a comfort. They are essential for independence, balance, and maintaining a good quality of life. Leg issues among seniors are more common than you might think and can lead to serious consequences. Sarcopenia, the age-related decline in muscle mass, diminishes the strength of the legs and feet, turning everyday movement into more of a challenge. Stiff joints, thinning cartilage, and chronic inflammation can limit your mobility and raise your risk of falls. Poor circulation and reduced nerve function can cause numbness, slow healing wounds, and more serious complications, especially for individuals living with diabetes. But there's good news. Nutrition can protect and even help restore the health of your legs. While most conversations about nutrients focus on minerals and vitamins like calcium, vitamin D, and magnesium, there's another category that often goes unnoticed: non-vitamin, non-mineral nutrients. These play a vital role in improving leg strength, structure, and function. Before we dive into the specifics, we'd love to hear where you're tuning in from. Leave us a comment below and feel free to ask any questions you have. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more science-backed tips on healthy aging. Your legs will thank you. Let's begin with the first nutrient, protein. As we grow older, one of the first signs of aging often shows up in our legs. Climbing stairs becomes harder. Long walks feel more tiring. Even standing up from a chair might require more effort than before. These small but noticeable changes are usually early indicators of sarcopenia, the slow and steady decline of muscle mass and strength. It affects nearly 1 in 3 adults over age 60. But is this physical decline truly unavoidable? Can we take steps to protect our leg strength as we age? Absolutely, and protein is the key. Protein isn't just for bodybuilders or young athletes. For seniors, it's a cornerstone of healthy aging, especially when it comes to maintaining leg strength and mobility. As we age, our muscles become less efficient at repairing and rebuilding themselves. This is due to something called anabolic resistance, a condition where the body needs more high-quality protein to trigger the same muscle-building response it once achieved more easily. That's why protein becomes a powerhouse nutrient. It provides the building blocks needed to preserve lean muscle, which is crucial for leg strength, balance, and staying mobile. Even more important is a specific amino acid called leucine. Found in foods like dairy, eggs, and lean meats, leucine acts as a kind of biological switch. It activates the mTOR growth pathway in the body, essentially telling your muscles, it's time to build. Without leucine, even a protein-rich meal might not deliver the support your aging legs need. So, what happens if you don't get enough protein? The decline may be slow, but the impact is real. Weak legs increase your risk of falls, limit your mobility, and extend the recovery time from injuries. Worse, it can threaten your independence. Even if you're eating enough calories, not getting enough protein can lead to muscle loss, replaced not with strength, but with fatigue. Thankfully, this is something we can take proactive steps to address. Recent studies suggest that older adults should increase their daily protein intake beyond previous recommendations. Experts now recommend targeting around 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. That means for a 150-pound person, the target is roughly 82 to 102 grams of protein daily. Equally important is how you distribute that protein throughout your day. To effectively fight anabolic resistance, don't save your protein for just dinner. Picture giving your legs the nourishment they need at every meal, especially breakfast and lunch, when many seniors tend to eat less. But it's not just about how much. You also need the right kind of protein. High leucine proteins like whey, eggs, fish, chicken, and Greek yogurt are especially effective. These foods help activate the muscle-building process and support your strength from the inside out. For those following a plant-based diet, tofu, lentils, and quinoa can also be beneficial, especially when thoughtfully combined to ensure a complete amino acid profile. What if chewing is difficult, or if you don't always have an appetite? In those cases, protein shakes and powders can be a practical and concentrated solution. They allow you to meet your protein goals without large meals, and can be mixed into smoothies or even stirred into oatmeal. The bottom line, consistent, high-quality protein intake is essential for preserving leg strength, mobility, and independence as we age. Next up, we'll shift focus to a surprising nutrient that most people associate with heart health, but it plays a powerful role in your legs too. When you hear the word fat, healing and strength might not be the first things that come to mind. In fact, many of us think of fat as something to avoid. But what if there was a specific kind of fat that actually helped improve leg health? Imagine a nutrient that reduces joint discomfort, boosts circulation, and protects the nerves that control every step you take. That's the role of omega-3 fatty acids, a group of fats best known for heart health, but their benefits for your legs are equally impressive. Many older adults experience leg pain, stiffness, and swelling, which are often signs of low-grade chronic inflammation. Whether it's arthritis in the knees, aching calves, or sore ankles, inflammation is frequently the silent enemy behind the discomfort. Omega-3s aren't just a temporary fix. They're your long-term partner in the fight against inflammation. Unlike over-the-counter pain relievers that simply mask symptoms, omega-3 fatty acids work from the inside out, gently adjusting your body's inflammatory response at the cellular level. Two of the most effective omega-3s are EPA eicosapentaenoic acid and DHA docosahexaenoic acid, both found in fish oil. These compounds help the body produce important signaling molecules, resolvins, and protectants that actively resolve inflammation instead of letting it linger and cause harm. The result? Joints that move more smoothly, less swelling and stiffness, and legs that feel lighter and freer from everyday aches. But that's not all omega-3s do. As we age, blood flow to the legs often decreases. The tiny capillaries that deliver oxygen and nutrients to your feet and lower legs become less efficient. That can lead to cold feet, muscle cramping, slow-healing wounds, and even serious complications, especially for those with diabetes or peripheral artery disease. Omega-3s help by improving endothelial function, which supports the lining of blood vessels. They promote vasodilation, widening the blood vessels, so that circulation improves and your legs get more oxygen and nutrients. Improved circulation isn't just about a pleasant warming sensation, it lays the foundation for stronger legs, faster recovery, and lower risk of complications. Emerging research suggests that omega-3s may also play a vital role in supporting nerve health, especially in those experiencing tingling, burning, or numbness in their legs, symptoms often linked to peripheral neuropathy. These fatty acids help reduce oxidative stress and stimulate nerve cell regeneration, which may assist in maintaining healthy sensation and easing discomfort in the lower limbs. This is especially important for older adults dealing with diabetes or circulatory problems, as lost sensation can result in unnoticed injuries or infections. So, where can you find this miracle fat? Some of the best sources of omega-3s include cold water fatty fish, such as salmon, mackerel, sardines, and anchovies. These are rich in both EPA and DHA. But if fish isn't a regular part of your diet, consider adding a purified fish oil supplement or algal oil, a plant-based, vegan-friendly alternative that still delivers effective benefits. When it comes to dosage, individual needs can vary, but many studies show that 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams per day of combined EPA and DHA can lead to significant anti-inflammatory and cardiovascular benefits. Omega-3s are not just for heart health. They are critical allies for your legs, helping reduce pain, improve blood flow, and support nerve function in ways that can preserve your independence and mobility. Next, we'll look at a nutrient you don't often hear about, yet it lies beneath every strong step and stable knee. Let's talk about collagen, a nutrient that may not be visible, but it's there beneath every strong stride, bending knee, and stable ankle. Collagen is like the scaffolding that holds your legs together. It flows through your tendons, softens your joints, and gives your ligaments the bounce they need. It literally binds your legs together and supports the structure that keeps you moving. But here's the challenge. Over time, this foundational support starts to break down. You may notice your knees creaking, your joints aching, or your legs starting to feel a little less stable and springy than they used to. So the question becomes, can collagen really restore what time has taken away? There's promising evidence that it can. And it starts with a special form called collagen peptides. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body and forms the framework for connective tissues. But starting in your 30s, your body's ability to produce collagen begins to decline. By the time you reach your 60s or 70s, this drop becomes more noticeable, with every stiff joint and strained tendon reminding you of it. Unlike muscle mass, which can often be rebuilt through training and protein intake, collagen loss tends to sneak up more slowly, but it's just as important to address. Collagen peptides, also called hydrolyzed collagen, are different from the collagen you get in food. These peptides are processed into short chains of amino acids that are easily absorbed by your bloodstream. Once absorbed, they don't disappear. They travel to joints and connective tissues, where they act like messengers, signaling your body to ramp up its own collagen production. Clinical studies show that people who include daily collagen peptides in their routine report less joint pain, better flexibility, and even increased bone mineral density over time. What does that mean for your legs? It means stronger knees, more resilient ankles, and a lower risk of soft tissue injuries that can leave you sidelined and struggling with long recovery periods. But collagen's benefits go beyond strength. It supports the very essence of movement. When your tissues are rich in collagen, your legs move smoothly. Knees bend without grinding. The Achilles tendon glides without inflammation, and your plantar fascia, the strong band of tissue connecting your heel to your toes, delivers firm support with every step you take. The smallest details of leg movement, from the way your foot rolls on the ground to how your knee flexes, all depend on a strong collagen structure. Now, collagen doesn't work alone. It needs a key partner, vitamin C. Vitamin C acts as a catalyst for collagen production. Without it, your body can't make or rebuild collagen efficiently, no matter how much you take in. That's why many high-quality collagen supplements include added vitamin C or recommend pairing your daily dose with foods rich in it, like oranges, bell peppers, or strawberries. Both timing and consistency are critical when it comes to seeing real benefits. To get the most out of collagen, you need to take it every day, typically for 8 to 12 weeks, to allow your body to rebuild those internal support systems. Collagen peptides come from various sources: bovine, cow, marine, fish, or porcine, pig. All three deliver important amino acids like glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, which are the key building blocks for your tendons, ligaments, and cartilage. Of all these, marine collagen is often praised for its high absorption rate, while bovine collagen is the most extensively studied for joint and bone support. Is there a way to restore that deep cellular energy that powers strong, resilient legs, especially in aging bodies? Yes, and it's called creatine. Often thought of as a supplement for bodybuilders, creatine is now gaining serious recognition as a powerful nutrient for healthy aging. In fact, it may be one of the most underappreciated tools for older adults who want to maintain strength, stability, and energy. Creatine is a natural compound stored in your muscles. It acts as a quick energy reserve, helping you perform everyday movements, whether it's standing up, climbing stairs, or lifting groceries. Your muscles rely on creatine to recharge ATP, the primary molecule that fuels muscle contractions. Think of it as having a backup generator for your legs. But as we age, our creatine levels decline. This reduces our ability to produce quick bursts of energy. The result? Tired legs, slower walking speed, and a gradual, but dangerous, loss of balance and confidence. Here's what makes creatine so remarkable. It's one of the most researched and effective supplements for fighting age-related muscle loss. Even small amounts of resistance training, when combined with creatine, can lead to significant gains in lower body strength, muscle mass, and functional performance in seniors. Meta-analyses show that older adults who added creatine to their routines experienced faster walking speeds, quicker chair rise times, and noticeably better leg power compared to those who didn't take it. Even more promising, creatine seems to help frail or sedentary seniors, offering real benefits regardless of how much exercise they can do. But the benefits don't stop with muscle. New research suggests creatine may also help improve bone density, likely because stronger muscles place more healthy stress on bones, encouraging them to stay strong, too. Since legs carry most of our body weight, they're especially at risk for fractures after falls. Stronger muscles powered by creatine can reduce that risk. Unlike other nutrients that may take months to show subtle improvements, creatine often works fast. Users frequently report higher energy levels during walks, better stability when standing up, and an overall feeling of renewed leg strength, sometimes within just a few weeks. So, how do you take it? The most popular and well-researched form is creatine monohydrate. It's affordable, widely available, and backed by decades of scientific data. For older adults, a daily intake of 3 to 5 grams is both safe and effective. You don't need to worry about loading phases or cycling off. What matters most is consistency, taking it every day. You can simply mix it into a glass of water or blend it into your morning smoothie or shake. For best results, take it with a meal, which helps your body absorb it more efficiently. Now, you might be wondering, what about side effects? When taken at the recommended dose, creatine is considered very safe, even for older individuals. Decades of research and clinical trials have shown no harmful effects on kidney health in healthy adults. Some people may experience minor water retention when they first start using creatine, but this usually goes away quickly. And there's no evidence that creatine causes dehydration or muscle cramps, two common myths that have been largely debunked. In fact, for many seniors, creatine may be one of the most accessible and impactful nutrients to support leg strength, stability, and overall mobility. Next, we'll look at another long-trusted nutrient, glucosamine, a powerhouse when it comes to joint comfort and cartilage support. Glucosamine may not be the most glamorous nutrient out there. It's not a trendy superfood or a cutting-edge breakthrough. But for decades, it's been a cornerstone in the research on joint health, especially when it comes to osteoarthritis, a condition that slowly wears down cartilage and affects millions of older adults. Glucosamine stands out because it doesn't just help manage pain. It's a foundational building block. It's one of the key components in the molecules that make up cartilage, joint fluid, and connective tissue. Think of it as an essential ingredient in rebuilding your joints from the inside out. As we age, our bodies lose the ability to repair cartilage efficiently. The results include joint stiffness, inflammation, and general discomfort, especially in the knees, which take the brunt of our body's weight. Glucosamine enhances your body's natural ability to generate new cartilage and supports the production of synovial fluid, the thick, slippery fluid that cushions and nourishes joints, making movement smoother and less painful. Numerous long-term studies, including respected Cochrane meta-analyses, have shown that glucosamine sulfate can significantly reduce joint pain and slow cartilage deterioration, particularly in the knee joint. Even though many studies focus on the knees, the science applies just as well to smaller joints in the feet and ankles, which also suffer from cartilage loss and inflammation as we age. One of glucosamine's most overlooked strengths is its stabilizing effect. Unlike treatments that just mask symptoms, glucosamine gradually strengthens the internal framework of joints, working in the background to provide long-term comfort. Many users report noticeable improvements in mobility, flexibility, and daily movement over time, whether it's climbing stairs or navigating uneven sidewalks. With glucosamine, people often describe improvements that feel gradual yet powerful. Reduced cracking, smoother bending, and more ease in everyday activities, like getting up from a chair or walking upstairs. Glucosamine also pairs well with chondroitin, another natural compound that supports cartilage health. When taken together, they've shown steady, though modest, improvements in joint comfort and mobility for many seniors. That's why glucosamine remains so significant, especially when it's introduced early, before significant joint damage has taken hold. It's not a quick fix, but a long-term investment in the health of your legs. So, how do you take it? The typical daily dose of glucosamine sulfate is 1,500 milligrams, usually split into 2 or 3 smaller doses taken with meals. To see the full benefits, expect to give it 4 to 8 weeks of consistent use. The key to success is patience and consistency. It's generally well tolerated, but there's one important note. If you have a shellfish allergy, be cautious. Some glucosamine supplements are derived from shellfish exoskeletons. Thankfully, plant-based and synthetic versions are now available, offering a safer option for those with sensitivities. The overall takeaway: glucosamine is a reliable nutrient that reinforces joint strength, comfort, and flexibility in the legs, helping seniors stay active and independent longer. Next, we'll explore one more powerful compound, curcumin, a natural extract known for its impressive anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving properties. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, has been used in traditional medicine systems like Ayurveda and Chinese herbalism for centuries. But in recent years, curcumin has gained global recognition for its powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. This isn't just old folklore. Modern science has backed it up. Numerous studies confirm curcumin's benefits for chronic joint and muscle issues, especially those that impact the legs and lower body in older adults. It's shown promise in conditions like osteoarthritis, tendonitis, and various types of inflammatory pain. But how does curcumin actually work? At the cellular level, curcumin interrupts the inflammation process. It blocks key enzymes like COX2 and 5-LOX, and inflammatory signaling molecules such as TNF-alpha and interleukins that are responsible for pain, swelling, and stiffness. Unlike conventional anti-inflammatories like NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, which can cause stomach issues or have long-term side effects, curcumin offers a gentler alternative that's easier on the body. Clinical trials show that curcumin can be just as effective as ibuprofen for relieving joint pain and stiffness in arthritis patients, but without the harsh side effects. For aging legs, that translates to less swelling in the knees, reduced tension in tendons, and greater comfort while walking or standing. Curcumin has also shown excellent results for plantar fasciitis, a painful condition caused by inflammation in the thick tissue band that runs along the bottom of the foot. every step can feel like stepping on a nail. Curcumin helps relieve this pain and even speeds up tissue healing. It's not just about managing symptoms. Curcumin works to address the root cause, inflammation, making it a rare natural compound that both soothes and heals. Beyond its anti-inflammatory powers, curcumin also delivers strong antioxidant protection, which is incredibly valuable as we age. As our bodies get older, our muscles and nerves come under constant attack from free radicals, unstable molecules that gradually cause damage to tissues. Curcumin helps by neutralizing these free radicals, protecting muscle integrity, and even promoting nerve health. That's especially important when it comes to preventing leg numbness or nerve-related pain, which are common in older adults with diabetes or circulatory conditions. But here's the catch. Curcumin on its own has low bioavailability, which means your body doesn't absorb much of it in its natural form. Fortunately, science has solved that problem. Modern formulations now offer highly absorbable versions of curcumin. These include curcumin with piperine, black pepper extract, phytosomal curcumin, and nanocurcumin, an ultra-fine version that absorbs rapidly. These newer forms allow the body to actually use the curcumin effectively, so you get the benefits it's capable of delivering. The typical dosage for joint and inflammatory support is between 500 to 1,000 milligrams of standardized curcumin extract daily, though your individual needs may vary. With consistent use, many people begin to notice meaningful improvements in just 4 to 6 weeks. It's not an instant solution, but it is a gentle, steady journey toward relief, recovery, and restored comfort. In conclusion, this journey has taken us through 6 remarkable nutrients, each one backed by science and offering its own unique way to enhance leg health. Let's recap. Protein is the foundation. It maintains and rebuilds muscle mass, helping to restore strength that aging naturally takes away. Omega-3 fatty acids fight chronic inflammation, reduce joint stiffness, and improve circulation, making your legs feel lighter and more comfortable. Collagen peptides reinforce the tendons, ligaments, and cartilage that give your legs structure and flexibility. They improve mobility and reduce joint discomfort over time. Creatine revitalizes your body's muscle energy system, giving your legs the fuel they need for strength, endurance, and fall prevention, a major concern in older adults. Glucosamine supports the rebuilding and protection of cartilage in your joints, especially the knees. It helps cushion movement and preserves flexibility as you age. And finally, curcumin offers a natural way to reduce inflammation and pain, while also protecting nerves and muscles with powerful antioxidant effects. Individually, these nutrients offer impressive benefits, but together they create a harmonious, synergistic effect that can truly transform the way your legs feel, move, and function. Some strengthen muscles, others nurture joints. One improves blood flow, another restores energy, and one calms the inflammation that often undermines mobility. It's this collaboration that leads to lasting, meaningful results. While one nutrient builds muscle strength, another fortifies joints. While one tackles inflammation, another fuels recovery. But the most important part of this equation is you. Every individual is unique. Before adding any new supplement to your routine, it's important to talk with your healthcare provider, especially if you have existing medical conditions or are taking prescription medications. A trusted provider can help personalize your plan, ensuring that these nutrients work safely and effectively for your specific needs. The good news, you don't need surgery, injections, or to wait until things get worse. The path to healthier legs starts with something as simple and powerful as nutrition. By making informed choices, one step at a time, you're giving your legs the fuel they need to keep moving forward, stronger and more resilient than ever. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button. Your support helps us create even more valuable content for you. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below with your thoughts, questions, or suggestions for future videos. Your feedback means the world to us. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest health tips, strategies, and science-backed insights. Stay active, stay strong, and remember, your journey to healthier legs can begin today. Thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.